Just trying to get the computer all sorted so that we can see comments and hopefully who's joined me today. So there we go. Well, that's set up now. Just wait for a moment or two. See what... Whoops, no, we don't want the echo. I always forget that little bit. There we go, that switched me off on the computer so you don't get to hear my echo. Right, I'm Badsy. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. I come from a little village in Northamptonshire called Deanshanger, and here in the UK, and we're going to bring you just a simple, what we call in Stampin' Up, a SIPS card. Stamp, ink and paper, and that's all it is. We've got a little bit of decoration going on the envelope, which hopefully we'll have time to show you. And then I haven't got a live on Wednesday, but I am coming back on Friday with a totally stepped up card, still featuring this stamp set that you can see in front of me, Special Someone. I have to say it's not one that I would have bought first off, but I have seen some demos done with it and I thought, how cute, how cute. And once you get the colours all sorted for your raccoon and the squirrel and the little mouse, they are adorable. So yes, the little tip that I have got, because I keep losing my paper with all of my colour combinations on. So what I'm going to do is, you see this little squirrel, I've stamped the squirrel out, and on the back I've just put the colours that I've used. And I haven't got the raccoon or the mouse done yet, but we're doing those today. And I've just slipped a little bit of paper in with the stamp set to remind me what I prefer the colours to be. I have seen a few others that have stamped this, and they've had the squirrel a bit grey, and I know there is a tinge of grey, but we do love our red squirrels, don't we? And I think having it in crumb cake and soft suede, is that right? Yeah, crumb cake and soft suede. It just adds that little bit. And if you wanted to do a red squirrel, you only have to put a little paint on your paintbrush or aqua painter, or just bright markers, and just colour in the tail with a little bit of red, and there you have a red squirrel. So that's the stamp set. There's lots of sentiments on it. So we have a very special day for a very special someone, and then you can put happy birthday. That's 3 you could use all in one, or you could just put a happy birthday. There's a thank you up there. Again, you could put for a very special day, for a very special someone, and a thank you. And then this one down here is really funny. It's got, this balloon is special, and then you put underneath or inside, it's filled with helium. Very good, I like that. Right, hello Lynn, it's lovely to have you joining me today, and hello Linda, and hello Carol. Thank you all for joining me, and I can see Jackie's in the background as well. It's lovely to see you come on and support me. Back to the stamp set. It comes with these amazing dies. Look at them. There's loads of them. What's good about this is you've got 2 balloons, and you've got 2 heart-shaped balloons. You've got 2 little flowers, and yes, you've only got 1 big flower, but then you've got all these little flowers here, and also you've got 2 little ribbons that you could do, and also this little stem here that you could attach to the balloons or to a bunch of flowers. And then we've got this here, which you could cut some grass out of. There's loads of different things you could set up with that. But today it's just stamp, ink and paper. So let's move that out of the way. And I have got a piercing mat underneath me here. Just because these are photopolymer stamps and there's no cushion behind. If you have a look at a red rubber stamp, I haven't got one to hand. Oh yes, I have. Here we go. You have a look at the red rubber stamp here. You are the best. It's got this cushion behind and then the red rubber stamp. Well, the photopolymers don't have that. So it's really good to have a cushion underneath the stamp. And it just helps you stamp a little bit cleaner. The stamp itself is a little bit cleaner. So there's our raccoon. And it is, as I said before, a two-step stamper. So you stamp the, can you see that? The bold image first, the fill-in image first, and then the one with all the fur on. And the bold image is in the lighter colour, and then the furry one is in the darker colour. And then I've got the little mouse, and then I've got two balloons, well, a balloon, a fill-in, and an outer, and then the little string for the balloon. So if I can see my piece of cardstock, we shall get going. Ah, hidden it. There we go. So I'm on very vanilla today, so that's half of an A4 sheet, which is 8 1/8, scored at 8 1/4, sorry, scored at 4 1/8, and cut at 5 7/8. Oh, I had to think then. Sorry about that. Right, so here we go. So the first little one I'm going to do is the mouse, I think. We'll start with the mouse. So I'm just going to open my stamp set so I can get my little bit out to remind me what I'm doing. So the mouse fill-in is crumb cake and the outer is momentum black. So there's that and crumb cake. So we've got crumb cake, and you can see that this is just, oh, look at my blocks, they need a good clean. This is the fill-in. It looks a bit funny at the moment, but when you get the outer, you can, with all the fur on it, it makes sense. So we're just going to have him just on the edge here, and I've tilted it slightly. There we go, just to make him sort of stand up and look at everybody else. Oh, hello Jenny, thank you for joining me. So this one, let's close that one and then we won't go in the same one. This one is Memento Black, so stamp that very lightly, 1 2 3 4, and I'm going to move that out of the way because I know what I'm like with stamp pads. And then just the way I've done this successfully is to focus on the tail. Now if you get the tail in and his ears, the rest of it will follow, so to speak. So there we go. So that's down. Let's have a look. Yay, that's not bad. I like that. So let's clean those two off, and then we'll have a go at the raccoon. It's not a creature that we have here in the UK, but I dare say, I wonder whether anybody's turned it into a badger. It's a little bit different facial expressions, I suppose, but somebody's bound to have a go, I'm sure. Right, the raccoon is grey granite and Memento Black, so let's get away with the crumb cake and bring the grey granite in. I'm just going to pop the lid onto that, as I'll pop my arm in it, I'm sure. So here we go. We want him sort of here, and don't forget you haven't got any feet on this one, so you need to have him a little bit higher than what you see. If I put that there, his feet are going to be down here, so you need to put him just a little bit higher, because the other stamp will have his feet on, and you need to leave a little. Ooh, I wonder what that. No, I'm not going to touch that. What I am going to do is just get a little bit of aqua paint. I don't think there's hardly any water in this, and I'm just going to swish over there just to fill that in. Just very, nope, that's not happening. So I'm not going to put too much water on there because I don't want to. But what I will do is come in with a pen, I think, and that's grey granite. But I'm not going to use, because that's going to be very dark if I use grey granite. I wonder if a smoky slate would do it. Nope. Right, this one's basic black. Nope, don't want that one. Oh dear, come on Barbara, where's it gone? Basic grey. Goodness me. That's too brown. I know it's staring at me and I can't see it. No, that's too dark. Smoky slate we've tried, and basic black is not going to do it. Oh, let's have a go with this one. It's slightly lighter, but oh no, don't want that one. No, it's too dark. Oh dear. Well, he's just going to have a little bit of a funny middle. Shall we try and stamp that over the top? I see what it is. Oh, right, okay. It's a hair on my stamp set. On my stamp. I can see it now. Just bear with me a moment. Goodness me. The cat doesn't often come into my craft room, but sometimes I have seen her come and curl. Oh yes, that's much better. She'll come and curl up on my chair. Now my chair isn't very hasn't got lots of cushions or anything, and it's you know, it's all right for me. Oh, that's better. It's all right for me, but you know, it's but she will come and curl up on my chair, and if she's here for any length of time, you know what they do when they're settling themselves down. They walk round and round and round in a circle, and I haven't seen her come up onto my table, but I bet she has when I haven't been looking, because she's kind of that sort of cat. And I know Jenny, you have your cat walk over your table, don't you? But that's because she wants to get to outside. She wants to get through the window, doesn't she? Right, so this is going... Don't seem to have the feet on here. Oh, that's better. Goodness me. Right, so as you can see, The way I did this was focus on his eyes and his ears, because you can see the eyes quite clearly and his nose. A couple of times I have missed, but we'll see what that one's like. I think it's fine. Yay! That is a nice one. I like that. So let's clean my stamp. There we go. Did I do that one? Yeah, that's been nice and clean. So there's my two characters. They look really good. I'm really pleased with that. And as I say, with photopolymer, it is quite easy to place them because you can see straight through. And that's quite kind of nice placing because he's kind of looking up to him. And I like that. So now this one is the string for the balloon. So I'm just going to find another stamp, because this is on a stamp block. It's not a Stampin' Up stamp block, and I don't use them very often because they are so shallow, and I nearly always get my fingers in the ink with them. These are really quite robust, and you can actually put your fingers into the creases and it gives you more hold of the stamp. Right, so this one's going to be in basic black, so just ink that up and then place him in. You can see that he's got his paws there, so as if he's holding the ribbon. There we go. Pop that in the cleaning pad again. And I thought we'd have a splash of colour, so I brought in Bermuda Bay. Oh, I see Carol's joined us. Did I say good morning to you, Carol? I'm not sure whether I did, but good morning if I didn't anyway. So, I don't know whether to do the outline of this one first. I think I will. I'll do the outline, and I'm going to do the outline in black. Whoops, no, not that one. Or else we'll have black balloons. There we go. So just over the top, just getting hold of that, tipping that onto the top of the string there, and into the Bermuda Bay, and right over the top if I can, and down. There we go. Oh, nice, nice, nice. There we are. That's those two all nicely cleaned. And what I'm going to do with this one, I think, is, let's have a look at those sentiments again. I think very special day for a very special someone. There we go. Now, turn to my grid paper. Whoops, really sticky. try and get that lined up. I'm going to try and get them both stamping together on one stamp block. It's a bit of an ask, but I'm sure I'll be able to do it. They stopped sticking to me. There we go. Is that right? No. Right, here we go. I'm just going to take that one off of there for the moment. So let's put that one down first. So that one's on there for a very special someone. And that one's up there. So if we get that on there lining up and that on there lining up, they should be fine. So what I had planned to do, I think, because in preparing this, I just put a happy birthday up, and I thought, oh, that isn't quite, so, you know, sort of enough. So I'll put this one up here, a very special day for a very special someone, and then I'm going to put happy birthday wherever I have put it. Is he still in there? No, he's out. Oh dear. Okay, maybe that one's gone walkabout then. Oh dear. Right, let me see. I have some stamps here, so I'm just going to have a look and see if they're there. Nope. Oh, here it is. I've just caught it out the corner of my eye. It's on one of these other stamp blocks. I'm really going to have to put an order in, aren't I, for some more stamping blocks. So let's have this little flower off of here and do the happy birthday on here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. There we are. So I was going to have a sentiment up here. A very special day for a very special somebody. And then just happy birthday down here over the mouse. Because we are saying happy birthday to the mouse. So I was going to use Bermuda Bay just to lift the card. Or I could do basic black. And then the happy birthday. No, I'm not. I'm going to stay with what I was going to do and do it all in Bermuda Bay. So, sharp intake of breath. There we are. A very special day for a very special someone. And then happy birthday. Yay! There we go. So that's my card. Sorry it's taken a little bit longer than it should have done. But that's how things go sometimes. Now Friday's card is obviously going to be stepped up, so we'll have a couple of layers and a couple of embellishments on there. So if you want to come and see how I change this little card, do join me on Friday. We have got a little time. I don't know whether we could do another one. Perhaps with the squirrel. What do you reckon? Let's put him aside. Oh no, I tell you what we'll do. We can put some embellishments on here and do the envelope. I don't often do envelopes on Alive, so let's do that. So I've just run out of envelopes, so I'm just getting another envelope out. There we go. Oh, now I've got two. Isn't that always the way? Right, so we'll put some balloons on the inside, I think. So we want our Memento Black. And our little little block, and we'll have one up there, one there, and one there. And then we'll do the outers with the same. So 1, 2, 3. And let's do that on the envelope as well. One, two. Oh, that was a bit close. Never mind. 3. And I've got to take this one down a bit because otherwise we'll have balloons going off the edge, which wouldn't be, you know, too bad. There we go. And now we can, oh no, we need a few more on this one. So that's the outer again. You can see I've been playing with this, can't you? Trying to get the angles right and what we fill in with, and but it is just quite an easy stamp set to play with, and it really doesn't matter if you're a little way off. It's very forgiving. There we go, nearly finished. Oh gosh, that is way off. Oh, what was I saying? There we go. It's fine. It's fine. So that's the envelope. That looks pretty good. And let's fill in the card. Inside the card. Oops, a little bit more ink, please. There we are. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that's that. They look pretty good, I think. I love the envelope. And the greeting at the top. So that's my card for today. Card and envelope today. Well, thank you all for joining me. But before you go, I do have a little bit of an exciting news. I am starting a crafting sort of, I don't know what you call it, enterprise, if you like. It's called Monthly Crafting Bags, and hopefully every month I shall have a little bag, not so little now, it's all full of stuff, bags ready for you to craft from. So there should be 5 or 6 cards in there for you to make, and lots of products for you to use. There'll be enough card in there for you to make the cards that I've have done, and obviously some more for you to go away and use your own ideas, taking what you've done, what you've learnt from mine, and then creating your own, or to do exactly the same again. It's entirely up to you. But they're going to be around £18, and for that you will have, as I said, all of the card and some embellishments. There isn't you will have enough to do the cards that I've put up. Also, I have got the tutorials on YouTube, and they are specifically for the people who want to have the monthly crafting bags. So they're not shared anywhere else. So if you'd like to join me in that enterprise, please message me, and I'm afraid I haven't got any little sneaky peeks, but I'm still in the process of doing the tutorials at the moment. But I can tell you it's all based on Tasteful Touches, and it's a stamp set that I've used before. And if you'd like to go back and have a look at some of the videos that I've done, you'll see the style of the things that I'm going to be presenting to you. And you'll be sent links to the YouTube channel so that you can see the tutorials just for you. Okay then, thank you very much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you on Friday. I hope you've enjoyed the card, and look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye.